Alright, hey all, this is a part 2 video. I'm shaking it first, digging my hands in here. This is Canadian nickel. I had a bucket here. Older Canadian nickels, plus the handful. Like I said, this is a part 2. I already have these stacks. We got our 20s, our 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. It was just too long. I went like 20 minutes on the first one, 20-something minutes. But we're going to get going here. And this is part 2 of the old nickels. All of these are old. Almost all of them are 20s and 30s. We got a 1928. I'll start a new section here. Oh, there's a little bit of a newer one, a 1940. 1927. Oh, it's another 39. Oh, not another. I guess that was yesterday. Not yesterday's, but the last video. Yesterday's video. How's that? 1941. Oh, 39, I guess, should be over there. Another 1927. We need more in the earlier 20s here. 1929. All right, we got another 1940. $1936. That was the back of that one. You can kind of see, it's not the greatest. Same as that. A lot of them are in the VG, G, some Fs, maybe a few VFs. 1931. There's a 1928. So 1938. Over here. Try and go a little quicker on today's batch so I can get these done. 1931. 1932. 1936. 1930. There we go. That's a little bit better. At least it's 20s. 1927. More 20s, but early 20s. 1929. Another to check later. It's got some color issues. It's a 1930. 1934. 1942. A little dirty. 1934. 1936. Over here. Ooh, rough one. 1928. Dirty and rough. Really rigid, as if it got some soaked in acid. I think this was out of the ground. 1928. I think that was a metal detecting hunt coin. 1941. I've only gotten 2 50s. That was in the last video. None so far here. Probably will. 1928. Another 1940. There we go. I don't have too many of them. 1923. More 23s, 22s. 1931. 1930. 1929. 1932. How's the back on that one? Well, I can see the... Don't see any of the jewels though. Start a new. There we go. There's another wabbit. Not another. It's the first one in this video. 1929. There's a 39. Oh, I keep doing that, don't I? Another newer one, 1941. Well, not so new, I guess, right? But there's another one. There's a 1938. 1936. 1934. 1930. There's a 47 Maple Leaf. No rust, so that's one to put in a separate one than the rusty ones. 1936. 1936. 1941. 1930. 1930. And another 1930, but there looks to be something. The bottom of that 0. I don't know if you can see that on there, but we'll have to take a closer look on the scope with that. 1936. 1929. 1922. All right, I'm going to have to pause this video for a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. I just had to run off and quickly do something there. Next up, though, I think I changed the screen angle a little bit there, but that's okay. 1929. 1936. I'm going to lift this up so I don't shake that screen as much. Yeah, better idea. All right. 1935. 1932. Imagine doing some coin roll hunting and pulling all these out from like a bunch of rolls. That would be nice. 1932. 1939. 1922. That's what I want. I want more in that range. Would be nice. Ooh, 1924. I don't think I've gotten too many 1924s. That's the first one in the last video and today. Well, the last video was just a bit ago, but for you, it's yesterday's video. 1927. 1930. 1929. Another 29. Start a new row there in a second. 1931. 1927. I'll shove that back. Maybe one more, two more on there. 1928. And another 28. One more. Put that one up there. Make them all the same height. Newer one. Oh, what are you doing in there? 1968. Sheesh. 1941. Lots of 41s. 1928. 1936. 1928. Start that new row. Oh, another bunny. Got a bunny. Got a few of them so far. Mostly in the last video. 1933. Oh, another bunny. 1930. 1929. Trying to pick the speed up a bit. 1936. 1934. 1932. 1927. 1934. 1932. Come on, 20s. Oh, 27. Okay, come on, low 20s. Okay, come on, 25. Just kidding. I know that ain't gonna happen. 1931. Would like to see a 26, though. Not one of the rare ones, but the one that's worth a few bucks anyway. 1932. I don't expect it, but 1932. 1930. And another 1930. And another. Can we go for a fourth? Nope, 1929. I always seem to go in the center of the camera, and that's not where the lens is. The lens is over here. You notice I'll do that almost every time. 1932. I'll try and stop that. 1929. 1928. Here's a 1927, darker color. It's got some little bit of jewel there. It's got that dark kind of a color on it. That's a 27, of course. 1925. Or sorry, 25. Dreaming. 1929. 1932. The little gunk. 1928. 1932. 1936. About 2 more handfuls. There's a 59. Finally something a little different. Only gotten a few 50s out of this whole bucket. 1929. 1930. All right, I'll do the lift again. Yep, there'll be one more handful after this one. $33. 33. Looks pretty nice. So. 32. 27. 32. 23. That's what I want to see. 32. Another 32. Okay, 27. 28. 31. 33. 36. Another 36. 29. Oh, there, I'm doing it again. 32. Another row. 36. Check the... no. 33. 34. 31. 30. I'll probably end up getting 2 more rows. 23. Good. If I can get another whole row right here after this one. This one's got some a little bit of meat to it, I think. Is there any? No. 22 that was. Looked okay from the front, but the back, no jewels, nothing in there. 1930. 32. How's that one? It's got the rim, maybe a jewel in there, but 36. 33. All right. We got a 77. Okay. I got to check that for the low and high 7 variation. Maybe that's why it was in there. We got a rusty 44 that goes in my 44 rust bin. Actually, I don't have one yet. I'll be making one. I got a 45 for them, but 32. Like I said, I want to keep the rusty ones separate. 27. Ooh. We got one here with some tape on it. I'll have to see if I can maybe gently get some of that off. It's a 31. I'm going to keep that separate over here so I can try and see if I could get some of that tape off the back. 28. 1930. 23. Try to wedge them in, straighten that pile up a bit. Pretty rough. 36. 29. 35. Don't seem to get a lot of 35s, I don't think, did we? Yeah, we did on the last one, in the last video. 31. Hopefully I can get more nickels like these. 31. Make up the rolls. 36. Got a little beef on that one, not so much at the back. 32. Bunny. 32. 28. It's so nice to get one, at least 26. 32. 28. Okay. See if this is the last. No. One and maybe a quarter handful. There's only like maybe 10 left in there after this. 33. 28. New line. Let's see if I can fill that line right there. 1932. And one more line of the 30s. 1931. After one more on that one. Okay, what are you doing in there? 85. I'll have to see if there's any variant to put why that's in there. 1936. Okay, let's see, why are those? Oh yeah, because those, I had two pulled out from the last video that were pretty good shape. All right, 28. And those I want a 2x2 up. 1930. 31. 34. 28. Working on that rope. This one here looks pretty nice. 35. It's kind of got some jewels there. It's kind of, maybe. All right, I'm going to pull that one over there. 29. If it's got full jewels and that, I want to 2x2 it up. Okay, that is slicky. 33. I'll have to put that on the scope. Oh, I can see it from here. 33. Ooh, 27. That looks not so much at the back. What is that? That's 23. 33. 33. 36. 27. Some more of them. Not necessarily 27s, but 22s, 23s, 24s would be nice. 30. Still love to see a 26. 29. I think I've got a 26 or 2 in my collection, but 27. Looks like I might fill that. 22. There we go. 29. 29. And another 29. 31. 27. 27. Looks like I will fill that row. 31. I still got like 10 more in the bin, but I see a couple of like 40s in there. That's a 28 with a little gunk. It's a 32 and 32. 36. 28. I do see another darkish one right here. It's like another grounder or just dirt. It's a 36. 29. Oh, definitely gonna fill that row. Another 4 or 5 more. 3 or 4. 1930. 28. Looks like this video will be about the same as the last one. 28. 33. It's a newer one. 47 Maple Leaf. 39. That goes over here. 34. 28. Almost there. Couple more. That 5th pile there. 29. There we go. Yeah, 2 more. If I can get 2 more in there, I should, no problem. 36. Is this it? No. 31. Come on, 2 more in the 20s. 36. Ooh, a gucky tape one. I'll have to see what I can do with that. 1930. I'm going to put that over in the other. All right, down to the last couple. All right, empty bucket. All I got is this. Oh, we need 2 20s. Come on. To a 28. There we are. 28. That's now even. 34. 35. That is a 32. And another 32. Oh. That's a pretty weird, okay, that's a 29. 33. Start putting them over here on some of the ones that are a little shorter. 30. Like you. 31. 39. Oh, that does go into these. 29. Let's go there. 41. Last nickel. 1929. Okay, well that's it for the nickel batch. Until the next. So just split that one up into 2 20-something minute videos. But that was a lot of nickels. So I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully it wasn't too boring for you. Okay, thank you.